Seriously.
Boom. Starting. That was some precipitous timing, wasn't it? Chris was finishing, and I was just getting started. Welcome, everybody. Let's see here. I have like 2 more buttons to press because I started like 2 minutes faster than I thought I was going to start. There we go. All right. Look at there. There we go. The code bits. Hope the stream went well, Chris. Even though I guess you're in meetup land now, or stand-up land. 3 minutes past the hour. You gotta do the stand-up. I haven't had a stand-up in 1,000 years. No, that's not true. I guess my meetings are sort of stand-ups, but I do like one-on-one point meetings. Anyway, blah blah blah. We're not talking about process right now. We're talking about code. Speaking of metal, heavy metal, and all that jazz, that's the other button that I was pressing. Where's my tunes here? There we go. Little background. That better get heavier, or I'm gonna have to change the song. There's a lot of piano in this one. There we go. All right, yeah, I gotta wake up. So what the hell's going on today? Okay, so I'm doing railroad data collection from a bunch of boring acronym government sites and other stuff like that. But the key isn't even so much the railroad data. That's kind of an interesting extra detail Like we're gonna be finding factual data, looking at market data, all sorts of shit. Looking at trains for real. You know, the big chuggy ones. Speaking of which, oh shit, I changed my. I didn't even tweet, did I? Oh, yeah, son. I found a cool ass animated GIF on Twitter of just like I think it's like 49.99, no, 400. I don't know. Union Pacific has a big badass steam engine that they drive around. Where do you live that there's no trains? I'm very curious. Because, like, let's hear big ass Union Pacific steam engine. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. See, they drive this thing around just for fun. What the heck is this? This is like, oh yeah, this is like 5 years ago. 844, that's what I was trying to think of. Oh, there it went. There's their fancy ass train. I wish I had a fancy ass train like that. But they also rebuilt Big Boy recently, which they literally called Big Boy, which was the largest, Huntsville, Alabama. Well, there's some trains there somewhere. There's some freight trains and stuff. But yeah, Union Pacific just rebuilt Big Boy, which was the largest steam engine ever built, which is still one of the most powerful engines around. And they did it, you know, just because the big railroads like to have historical reference to back in their heyday when they were the mighty beasts that they were. But that engine is like, I don't know, 160 feet long or some crazy mess. And they drive it around and show it off here and there and stuff's pretty cool. But they used to use it to haul the super long coal trains and other nasty stuff up the mountain passes. Because they couldn't get the trains over the mountain passes with some of the existing steam engines, or they'd have to run like 5 of them or something crazy. And even today, just to safely do it, the diesels, they connect the diesels, like when you see multiple engines together, they work as a singular unit. They'll have some in the front and maybe some in the back. The backs will be pushers, front to pull in, of course. But it balances out the weight of the train so they can get it over the mountain passes. Because we have some big mountains in this country. Somewhat not ironically, right? I mean, it's a giant freaking country. Country being the United States. I'm going to assume that everybody knows where I'm at. Oh, I'm misspelling. Shame. There we go. Available. All right, so what am I building here? I have a CLI app that I've been building, and there's basically the premise is I want to be able to use this app to, on whim, go out to various sources that I put into an import.json file, which is, where did I put my import? Oh, right here. Like this. Here's three data sources right here where there's some files out on the internet. I'm putting in this import file all these points of where these data files are. Like these data files right here is several hundreds and hundreds of megabytes of just CSV data. Okay? They're in zip files. And what I want to do is pull these files in, unzip them, and put them in an Apache Cassandra database for future reference and use and things like that. That's my mission at the moment. So far I got the import file here. Most of the CLI, like I've got the core basics of the CLI put together already. What I'm using is Go as the language. The library for the CLI is Cobra. Configuration is Viper. And then I'm using some other libraries and stuff. Or we'll be using some libraries and stuff probably for some JSON stuff. But so far it's just the kind of the out-of-box stuff, right? This is the initialization root. There's Cobra and Viper. What else is here? I don't really do too much specifically. I set up a config file here, which is located in this YAML file, and I don't really have much in it. I have name so far. At some point, I'm assuming that I'll have crap to put in the config file, so I went ahead and just put it there. But most of what I need right now is just to pull from this import file, and then put that data into a database. Now, one thing I want to do is, as I pull and import and put all this stuff into the database, I want to be able to post facto export everything back out to a location, which is where my exporter comes in. I haven't written much of that at all. As you can see, export.json. I don't even really know exactly what I'm going to put here. But I'm going to put all the exported stuff out in text files individually, like basically a text file per table. And depending on the size, that might need to change because, well, I don't want to put, like, if I get a table that ends up being, you know, 100 gigabytes, I don't want to put it out into a 100 gigabyte text file. Might have to split that up or do something like that. But basically, export it out into human readable text files or something format, and then be able to pull that back in so that I can make it mobile, like the database mobile. But also, by doing so, this app is going to have tons of examples of import, export files, marshalling, unmarshalling JSON data, basically managing all that cruft around data. And probably going to get into some ETL too with, let's see if I can, I just posted a link. I did a talk about this stuff a while back, but pachyderm.io I think is it. Yeah, this. So this basically is a Go library and platform and some other stuff that handles your data pipelines and all your ETL. Ubuntu, I am running Ubuntu. This is true. On this machine, I also run other variances of Linux. The pack. Yeah, so anyway, Pachyderm has some core stuff. Pretty awesome. I'll dig into that as we pull things in and out of the database. But anyway, right now, let's get into actually managing this. I have a little bit of, where did I do this? Oh yeah, config. So like if I run this right now and say railroad.config is command, it spits out this bit, right? So basically what it needs to do though, the config is all nice and dandy, but I need to set it up, and we will, by the way, refactor this as we go. So as I write some of this dirty, nasty code directly in the function, as I need it in other places, I'll start to break it out and refactor it as I go. So to kind of just give an example of refactoring in addition to all that other shit that I was talking about a minute ago. Ugh. And for those of you joining, if you haven't watched my stream before, in the coming months, I've kind of screwed up and I'm months late on this, but weekend streams are going to be not just metal, but the creation of metal. Music that I'm putting together, because I'm putting together some music to use on stream and in my transitions and all that shit that doesn't have crazy copyright nonsense, because I hate getting pinged with copyright on YouTube and all that garbage. So I just want to have my own stuff that I write for my own tunes or my own stream or whatever. So weekends are going to be create music. It's going to be freaking badass. And y'all will then get to see all of my prized musical possessions, which include a Jackson King V USA made custom guitar. Hell yeah. Got a bass, got all this stuff basically set up that I need to put together music. And if my voice ever recovers, you'll hear me sing, which would be a rarity. I hadn't done that shit in like 15 years. 15 years. When was 2000? 10 years. 2009. Last time I played live was 2009. So 10 years. But it'll be fun. It's gonna be badass. All right. So in here though. Okay. So this prints out those records, and what I need to do is go, I guess, step by step, and have it pull via the HTTPS thing. So I'm gonna grab this group show. Barely remember what I was trying to do yesterday exactly, but let's see. We got a config command, shows the config. Show doesn't even need to really exist, so I'm gonna delete that right now. But we are gonna create a new file Let's see, we'll call it, I'm tempted to call it import. Yeah, let's just call it import. That'll be fine for now, right? So we'll do that, and then let's get the thing written, which will do add it. It's my cursor there. What is going on here? Oh, I've lost a. Oh, here we go. Okay. Like lost my modal dialog there for a second. All right, back to import, and in here, what I need is var. Wait, what am I calling? Import command. Point that at the Cobra command. References that. Then we got some stuff to add. Whoops! I didn't want everything. Schnikes. Let's see what we got. Run. And we'll want long, short, and use. Okay, so what this is going to be the command import. And then the short. This is like documentation, right, or help information. So the short thing will be the import command is used for importing data from either the web and remote sources or from backup. Like that, okay? And then a little bit longer one. So the import command is used for importing data from either web and remote sources or from backup sources. And I need to actually change this to backtick because it always ends up being some crazy long mess of stuff. And by doing that, I can do this. Go to the next line, blah, 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 or from backup sources. An example would be as shown below. So we'll have this here railroad import. Let's say I don't know, W for importing data from the web. And then railroad import backup for importing data from backup. Oh, let's say location path of the backup route. I don't know, something like that is what I want. That's not exact. We'll probably change it, but it's a good holding point. So this needs to be, yeah, that func. There we go. And then the func, we can start putting this sucker together. Then also we need to come down here and write a func that's going to do our emit. Right? And that is where we actually add the command to the root command as an option. So add command, and this is import command. There we go. So that gets us going with that. And then we need the flags, right? So let's do config command. Or do we do import command? Yeah, that's what we need to do. Import command, persistent flag, string p. We'll do. Well, actually, let's change this to source. Data from the web, where S is deadsig. Oh, actually, that's dumb. Let's do this. S. Let's do web. Here, back up. Let's call this P for path. There we go. String P. So we'll do. Let's do source. Then the shorthand will be S. Then value is, I don't know. Let's default to web, I think. And then put in that doc there. Pass. Okay, let's say what it is. I guess it should be phrased like, this is the source location to derive the import from. Okay, then import command, we'll add another flag. Persistent flag. Whoa, shit. Persistent flags, there we go. And string. This one does name, value, and usage. That one does shorthand. Yeah, I want to do shorthand. Okay, so this one is path P and back up. Just do that. Then this is the source path, or this is the path if the source is dedicated, is set as backup. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Is that a period? There we go. Okay. So then, we need source. And anyway, we'll do a check here. Yeah, that period almost got me. I've been staring at it for 10 minutes. It's always those little damn things sneaking up, screwing up the whole code base. Nothing will build. Speaking of that, let's load. Get that thing all full size. Move the terminal down. Just want to do a build, see where I get with it. Cool. Okay. And speaking of that, let's run this. Let's do that. So there's our stuff. There's the path for backup, web. Default backup. Oh, maybe I need a... Oh, it shouldn't be backup. It should be that. Let's try that. At least because when I run it... Yeah, there we go. Default is that for path. Because I just want it to run right locally. I'll change it or whatever. We'll set it up. We'll set it up as a config. Set up as config. That's what we'll do. Shit, actually, we'll set it up as config right now. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then let's go put it in the config here. Backup. Actually, we'll just do backup and say this backup. So let's do this backup like that. Okay. And let's go to config and go ahead and spit that out. Right here, yeah, I'm going to do Viper that, and then the other one, Viper config. Get string, we'll do backup. Format, line, Viper, Viper backup. Some keyboard heavy shit. Come on. I like this song, but I've heard it like 400 times. I'll probably add my music to Pretzel too. Figure what the heck, you know? Other people can use it as copyright-free stuff, or I guess it's still copyrighted, it's just royalty-free is what it is. Being in the lucky position to not have to make money off my music is pretty epic. Alright, so... Okay, we got an import there. Config has that, so now I can do build, then railroad, config. Maybe I should print out the... Oh, shit. Oh, do I have to... I think I have to set... Let's go back to root. Let's see how this is. Set automatic environment, set environment prefix to RR. And then... I swear there's like one more thing I need to do. Next railroad data. Oh, the file's wrong. That's probably what I need to do. Dot. There we go. Let's try that. Of course, it's so freaking huge. No, still not getting it. What am I missing? Oh, because I've changed it in code. You dummy. Damn it, still, that's where it should show these two values. Actually, let's do this print. Configuration name. S. We want to do a new line. This will be Viper backup. And name backup. That's what I got. Tell me I gotta quote this shit. So that's your in root. I have the config file set up. Config file is set as config file. YAML type is set. Config type is YAML. Automatic environment for environment variables, which I'll set those up eventually if I have any secrets or whatever I need. What is the other thing that I need? What am I missing? Shit, y'all. I thought that was it. I was pretty sure that was it. Well, let's try. Let's do this. Let's do that print line. I'm going to comment this out just for a second. Print line, and we'll do a Viper dot get all settings. The map's empty. Why is the map empty? Shit. It takes about US railroad data. Let's just call it RR data. Got custom now. Another typo. That's what it is. Actually. No. Yep, we'll just do that then. Just because I'm all OCD about underscores showing up in the code. There we go. Alright, so then build that. Still nothing. Nothing. What the shits? What am I missing? Oh, wait. Calling it. Calling this. About so it's like it's not doing this. Using configuration file. Oh, I hate it. This has got to be something stupid and simple. Maybe I can do. Let's print some stuff out, and we'll debug this some more. Config file used. Well, it's not. Alright, we're just going to put it in like this. Ah, shit. Hey, Lily. Doing some Go today. I just ran into... I don't know what's going on. Why? So let's see here. I got... well, I'm not getting my config file. Configuration A, backup path map. Here is my config file. Oh, that is in the root, right? Yeah, it's in the root. So these are my two values. Oh wait, I wonder if... I swear this was working yesterday. Oh, of course you don't like how I spell railroad, computer. This is so weird. So I got import data. That's working, I think. Yeah, reads that. And I got the marshalling of JSON working around that. But this is okay. Here's my init, Cobra on initialize, init config, and then I'm trying to set the config type to YAML, set the config file. Setting up automatic environment variables, and then set environment prefix. And I say Viper readin config. You know what? Maybe if I say, oh, I need an else here. Else don't swallow my stuff and let me see the error. Yeah. So format dot print line. Error. What the hell? Total work stoppage. I don't know why the config file is not open. literally, let's see here. Here's another example. Just open this up. Here's the CLI example for this. Is it built already? Let's build it. Yep, that pulls from this. That has dashes in it too, so there goes that issue. Let's see, what do I do here? So main.go calls command.execute, which loads root here. There's command, package type, so it loads all that stuff up. And then I have Cobra.onInitialize for init, which fires off init config. Set the config file here, set the config type, config file, and then I set the environment variables here too. And I run that. That's literally, it's like the same thing. So, I don't know, close that. Let's look back at what I was doing. Hey, come on, redraw the screen. Don't redraw the screen. Ah, there it goes. So in here, let's take all this junk out. I'll add this else. Big file to load. Why is this button? Unresolved reference config file. It's right here. Oh, let's do that. There we go. And let's change this to RR. Right? Let's just do name first. Shouldn't even need that. This is insane. This was totally working yesterday. It doesn't print out this either. Oh wait, init. Ah. Oh, Snapples. If that is the reasoning, that may be it. Let's try that again. Ha! Oh, shit. The fact that that's what it was. Okay, let's get in here and get all the pieces put back, right? Back up. It should. Backup path, configuration name, configuration file. It's the whole map. I don't need the whole map. Or the config file used. That's cool. Okay. And then this pulls in and spits out JSON stuff. And I took out the automatic environment. I don't need it right now. I'm not using it, so let's not have it. And get status. Let's get that in there. Git commit added environment variable for backup and working on import. Working on import. Okay, so now How's the music, by the way? Too high, too low, whatever. Okay, import. All right, first things first. We're going to need to read in everything, just like I do in config here, in this section. So let's just copy this code like this. Okay. And then oh yeah, if everybody out there, if you want me to cover a cover song for the music that I'm gonna play, I'm gonna pick one cover song, and I'm gonna ask everybody over the next couple of weeks what it ought to be, and then I'm gonna put together that cover song as one of the tunes that I do on the weekend when I'm playing music. So if you have a preference, let me know. And yeah, it needs to be metal. It needs to be at least rock, like, you know, like light stuff like Red Hot Chili Peppers. That would be kind of okay. I'd do a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, you know, or something like that. And you know, or dark. Like if it's a Billie Eilish song, I'd do a Billie Eilish song, metal version. That'd be kind of cool. But you know, definitely needs to be something that'll go over well. Cause yeah, like for instance, what is it? Let's see, Billie Eilish, and then I love her. Her looks are great. She's got like degaff everywhere. Like just not worried about it. So anyway, what I was gonna say is, yeah, we're gonna listen to a song real quick. So on that note, see, where is my transition? There it is. Ooh, thanks for the follow there. All right, so the cover I'm looking for, I wanted to find this cover that Leo did. I know he did a cover. Where is it? Damn it, why is it so hard to find stuff from Leo? So this is the sit rep, right? Here's a bunch of his stuff. Leo Morecelli. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yep. Okay. It is starting. Wasn't sure. We're gonna give it a little listen while I get a little sip. That says Lego, by the way. White shirt, now red, my blood, you don't sleep there. You're on your tippy toes, sweep them around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees, for you don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to my soul, so cynical. The guitar. So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always a rough guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I like it when you take control, even if you know that you don't own me. I'll let you play the role. I'll be that's in sync even with the way the video works on here.
Along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the man I know. So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a rough guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type.
Great face.
I'm the bad guy. See what she sees, but maybe it's cause I'm wearing your cologne. Yes! I'm a bad guy! I'm a bad guy!
Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Go check out Leo's stuff. Nice music. It's like subliminal message. But yeah. So, hope y'all enjoyed that. Always like taking a little detour now and again. So, bear with me a second. I'm checking something. I'm confused. I was told that I'm supposed to be in a meeting right now. And I don't know about a meeting. Team. Oh. No, not really. I'm used to looking up. Heads into clouds, you know. So yeah, it looks like I got a bell because there is a meeting that I didn't know about. Yeah, so anyway. So check y'all out. I'll catch you next time. Got a bell. Cheerio.